Alright, hey everybody, it's Burnt Toast. Come to you today to talk about some basics of vaping. But I have the Ego C here, just 1 voltage on it, pretty simple. The tank, I'm not going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about this tank. It's the GBC tank. And, you know, I've had a really good vape from this. The EVODs are really good too. Let me take a little vape real quick. Performing really good. So let's get started on the basics of, you know, how to put your battery on the charger and how to fill your tank. Beauty ring for, you know, the bigger tanks, because this is a bigger tank, so we're going to use the beauty ring with this when it's all said and done, and we'll take a few test hits off of it and we'll see how it goes. Okay, now we're going to start with this GBC tank. Take it apart, show you what's inside. Okay, so you got your coil in there. This comes out, coil, bottom piece, coil, bottom piece, okay, and just screws in. Just make sure it's nice and tight in there, not loose or anything. And then we're going to fill this with liquid. Okay, you always want to make sure you don't get any down the center tube. Okay, always go down the side. So we're going to fill this. I'm using a clear tank so you guys can see this really well. Okay, filled with liquid. I'll put this back on. What do you see? None in the center tube. The coil's down there. Everything's sealed. Nice and tight. Okay. This is your battery. Okay. This inside threading is a 510 threading, which is what this is on. This is a 510 threading tank. Okay. Now, it also has an Ego style threading for, of course, your Egos. See the difference? Okay. So, and make sure when you put a tank on that it goes on snug, but don't over crank it. Okay. You'll damage your mod and you'll have to end up buying a new one if you do that. Okay. Same thing with these go in the center. Simple enough. Okay. And like I said, we have the beauty ring, which goes around the Ego style threading for, you know, your bigger 510 tanks, which some of them are really skinny. This one is not. And it just flush mounts really well. Okay. So we're going to take this off. Okay. And as you can see, this is on. Okay. 5 clicks and it turns off. It flashes 3 times. It won't fire. Okay. 5 more clicks and it'll turn on. Flash 3 more times. It'll be good to go. Okay. This is the charger that comes with it. Same thing when you put this on. Don't over tighten it. Don't crank it on there. And it's a USB charger. So make sure you follow the guidelines on it. You know, and always use the charger that it comes with. Don't use another charger, because you don't want this to blow up on you. Okay. So we're going to put the beauty ring back on. Put the tank back on. And we're going to show you how to use it. Okay. Now that we've got our tank filled, beauty ring on, it's charged, it's ready to go. Okay. Take a couple dry pulls off this. Make sure they're really sharp. Okay. Get that coil nice and wet before you even think about pushing the button. Okay. But it's all put together. Let's test it. Just a real good vape there. Little strong because This is like 18 milligram juice that I'm using, and I'm used to a 12. So, for the sake of this video, I used a higher juice with a lot of color so you can see it. It just vapes really well. And if you have any questions about the Ego C or the GBC or the EVOD or the beauty rings and where to get them, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later.